Make a wish. Samantha Bird is a klutz, an accident waiting to happen. She's the laughingstock of the girls' basketball team. And that mean, rotten Judith Bellwood is making her life miserable on and off the court. But everything's about to change. Sam's met someone who can grant her 3 wishes, for real. Too bad Sam wasn't careful what she wished for, because her wishes are coming true, and they're turning her life into a living nightmare. Hello, folks. Welcome back to our channel reviews, and today I'm going to be reviewing the book Be Careful What You Wish For, number 12, from the original series. Now, the front cover is pretty interesting. You have that weird crystal bowl, and there seems to be some weird gray smoke coming out of it. The background is dark, and you have that girl standing next to it, and she seems to be kind of unsure about what's happening and kind of confused, actually. Also, you have those real creepy, wrinkled old hands, hovering over the crystal bowl with very sharp red nails, red fingernails. So that's pretty good for a front cover, I guess. And the tagline reads, "It might come true." Now, be careful what you wish for is a book which was not that great. Not that great at all. In my own personal opinion, it was actually one of the weakest Goosebumps books on the face of this earth. I'm sorry about this if that may sound a little bit harsh on some people who might have enjoyed the book. Again, you have every right to like the book if you think it was a good story, if you think that the characters were interesting, and the way the story unravels was well done. I mean, to its own. But to be honest with you, I didn't like that book that much, and there are a couple of reasons why, but maybe I should first of all break down the book as I usually do, and then move on to my opinion. So basically, Judith Bellwood is that girl who is a bully to that Samantha girl, and she's being horrible to her. She does her best to make her life a living hell, basically. She rips her in math class. She spills some weird substance. I think it's called tapioca or something like this, basically. And she spills it on her brand new shoes, her Doc Martens. And she's being a really mean girl to her. And things are looking very, very bad for her. And that was a great beginning because books, Goosebumps books, including bullies, are usually very good. In that book, I don't know what went wrong, but basically, Judith is going to have a hard time, getting accustomed to the situation at hand, and she's very much depressed by the whole thing because basically her life looks pretty bad, pretty gloomy, pretty grisly. Like there seems to be no light at the end of the tunnel. It's kind of that Carrie feel we get from this book. So basically, the story's gonna play out, and at some point, I think that Samantha is sorry, I forgot a name for a second, but basically Samantha is gonna I believe she rode a bike at very far away from where she lived because she just couldn't take it anymore. She had to clear her head, and it's a really stormy day, and it's raining and all. Thunder's roaring, so it was such a great scene, such a great build up to the scene that follows, where she actually meets a weird, strange woman who actually needs her to cross the street, supposedly, but afterwards turns out to be some kind of a witch, a fortune teller, or a magician, whatever you want to call her, really, it's up to you. And she claims that she can grant her any wish. And at first Samantha is kind of weirded out by it. She assumes that the woman is a nut job, and she better get the heck away from there before it gets ugly. But eventually she gives way, and she ends up wishing for something. Unfortunately, the wish didn't actually go. The wish didn't turn to be what she actually wanted in the first place, because it seems to be kind of backfiring, and things look pretty bad at this point, and much worse than before. So she's gonna try to mend things, to fix what needs to be fixed, basically clean up her mess, and she's gonna keep asking for more wishes. I believe that the limit is three. And all throughout the book, she keeps wishing for something else in order to reverse the curse or turn things around. But unfortunately, it has the opposite effect, as it actually affects her and people around her, and it really doesn't look good at all. And the last portion of the book, or the last part where she actually makes her final wish, is where I would say kind of it's where things are actually, everything goes downhill basically for her, and that's a pretty harsh ending too we get, where the final twist leaves us, I think, in puzzled amazement. At least that's how I felt. I was just like, what a weird ending. Now, the book itself, what did I think about it? I'm really disappointed by it. I think the title was pretty catchy. Be careful what you wish for. Sounded good. Nice story. Nice warning. Scary, creepy, eerie, whatever. Unfortunately, the book itself, there's not much to tell about this book. It's just Samantha's really, she's not the sharpest knife in the drawer. Really, she keeps making the same mistakes over and over and over again. She doesn't learn anything from it. From them. So basically, Sam is really kind of a lost cause, and I don't want to sound too mean to the character herself. I didn't. I actually felt kind of sympathy for her at some point. I didn't hate her all that much, but she just doesn't seem to be able to make the right choice, really, and everything seems to be revolving around that bully, Judith. So basically, she's gonna try to, you know, make amends, and try to understand why how to end what the terrible things which have started, how to end them, and work things out with Judith. Also, but it doesn't work. Obviously, it doesn't work that well. So hence we get the wishes. Unfortunately, Judith hating Samantha, in my opinion, we don't get a lot of background knowledge about it. Like, why does she hate her so much? And she's always like, Bird, why don't you fly away? Because of her last name, Bird, with a Y, though. But basically, she just, there's a lot of tension between these two girls, and they just hate each other, hate each other's guts. But there's not much to be told about it. It's like some hatred, which is how could I say? There's no. We would like to get to the bottom of it, to the bottom of things as readers, but unfortunately we can't really, because there's not much told about it. Like, why do we have this hatred, this animosity? There's so much to tell about it, and I think that's one of the weakest points of the book too. That the book is pretty, I would say, elusive, evasive. It's like it's up to us as readers to figure everything out, and I think that we don't have any kind of solid leads in this book. Doesn't make sense. Basically, we just left with this book. Be careful what you wish for, and things happen the way they're supposed to happen, I guess. But it's just there's no much structure to the book. The book is kind of empty in that regard. It's just, it doesn't add up a lot, in my opinion. It doesn't make a lot of sense either. And yeah, the last was pretty. It was something, all right, and it's kind of sad in a way, and kind of terrible, kind of creepy, kind of eerie, kind of heartbreaking. I guess it depends on the kind of reader you are, but basically, I think that was pretty funny in a way, and ridiculous and weird at the same time, all at once. But yeah, this book, Be Careful What You Wish For, I really don't have much more to say about it. It's not a great Goosebumps book. I didn't love it that much. I know that most Goosebumps reviewers felt the same way. For example, Michael Goosebumps and Grayson the Goosebumps Kid. And so they didn't love that book that much, I think. And I understand why, honestly. And so, yeah, this book is one of the weakest Goosebumps books in the whole 62 books, I would say. So if I were to give it a rating, I'd be nice still. I think I'd give it 5 out of 10. I think it's pretty average. It's not the worst Goosebumps book I've ever read. I'll be honest with you. I kind of liked some of it. And the book had a great build up at some point. Like I said, the stormy day and thunder and the witch. That was such a great scene. But unfortunately, it doesn't lead to anywhere more than that, actually. Anything more. So that's a big disappointment for me. That's a shame. Whatever, but still, it's okay. So what did you think about Be Careful What You Wish For? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Please let me know in the comment section down below. I can't wait to hear what you have to say about it. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. It's Horse and Reviews for you, signing off.